it's Ronnie. I gotta see if I get my light on here. Oh yeah, I got it turned off. I need it on. Here's what I got going on. Smash parts, Kia parts. All these are Kia parts. This right here was a broken sway bar link on the rear. Yeah, on the rough gravel roads, you're better off just taking the whole sway bars off. But yeah, here's the rear brake drums. It's 98, it's got drums. They weren't even really wore after, I think, probably close to 85,000 miles since I changed them out. But it's full of goo-goo. There's the power brake booster I got changed before. Well, about the same. Well, it was making noise. And then here's a headlamp assembly that's blasted all the shit from hitting the deer hitting me, right? Check it out. That's the old one. Yeah, that's the old one. So, I wanted to get it all done today. I supposedly had all the parts, but I didn't. The power brake booster took about 3 hours. Had to gut half the inside on the engine compartment to get room to get it out. But I did that last weekend, and then the rear end started leaking. Yeah, I'll show you what I got going. I just came back from the grocery store, test driving Old Blue, Old Faithful. I'm going to drive this for probably the whole week. Because I'm not driving a Lincoln because the deer are running like idiots because they're out planting. But I did get an inch of rain last night. Look at how green it's getting. Another week, it's supposed to rain like a chance, pretty good chance all week and be cold and chilly. Normal temp's like 67 right now. Right now it's like 50. It got up to 54 today. 44 yesterday. So I didn't work on nothing. But yeah, I got water. The bunnies were here and stuff and said hi. They took off their camera side tonight. Okay, so that's what I got going. That's the broken parts. Well, here's a Kia sitting. Gonna do the brakes on it and the headlamp assembly and straighten the fender, you know, and everything. I was going to start at it at noon when it was 46 degrees. Well, I walked out and went, no, it's too cold. Wait till the sun to come over here about 3 o'clock. Sun was shining, warmed up, moved to Lincoln, get it in here. Oh yeah, my motion sensor lights. Come on, you scumbags. Yeah, here's what went wrong. This is, you know, driver's side brake. There's plenty of pad there, but it was seeping a little. But I haven't done the brakes in like close to 80,000 miles on the rear. I'm not hard on brakes. If you know how to drive, you don't wear brakes out. You know there's a stop sign or something coming, or lights turning red. You back off it. But here is a major malfunction. Oh yeah, and then when I was going to take the wheels and stuff off and move it from here to the middle and get the Lincoln out, my little warning things on the, just don't worry about the stupid motion lights. I'm going to change those out with different shit sooner or later when I got time. I fired up the Kia Razor. I got a warning with these sensors I showed you before. One was screaming at me at 40 or 27 pounds. Oh yeah, one had a little, it wasn't even a nail, it was a freaking staple. 1/8 inch losing there. I found it, so I had to plug it first. Took the wheels off both sides, got the drums off. Gonna do the drum brakes first, and then work on the fender and where the deer smashed and everything hit and fix that and do the, well, here's the reason why. The brakes. Why it started leaking. You see the brake shoe right here? This round part squishes out. It pushes out when you hit the brakes against the old drum brakes. You see how it's close up here? You know, sitting flat. Look at this one. Oh no! Well, it had been dragging. I could hear it making noise for like a month and a half. I thought, well, it's down to steel. The brake shoes are still half And that's 80,000 miles. But there's a little pin right here and holds a clip, if I can show you. There's a little tiny steel pin comes through the back, and then that clip goes to it, and you have to have a special pin just to fit this Kia. And guess what? This one's gone. Apparently, it broke. And this was hanging up, dragging, you can see here. See, cause and effect my ass. This is the effect I found the cause. That little retainer pin, I need to throw away my smoke. That little retainer pin that's supposed to hold just like this one is gone. And I found this chunk ate up laying down here in the bottom of the drum, and I pulled it up. Okay? Alright, so yeah, this is supposed to sit like this. If it was squeezed tight against here, you know, you see what I was doing up here? Oh, geez, you're kicking my butt today. But that's good. That means it's springtime. Excuse me. I gotta spit like a farmer. There you go. See that? That pushing out to the drum, out to here, made this tweak, and that made it leak. You see where it's all wet here? Ain't leaking there. There's a fucking cause and effect my ass. Here's the effect. I found what the effect is. I found the cause. That little pin is gone, and the clip, was ate up. But look at all the, that's 3/4 of the brake pads. Yeah, I'm not hard on brakes. And then I went, I got these extra clips because they're known to break. Guess what? I don't have an extra pin. Go online quick. See if anybody has one in Norfolk. What do you think? Buddy, here's the Ronnie. Nope. 25 cents for 4 pins for each side. Don't have them. Gotta buy the whole spring kit, which is cool, $10. Guess what? Nobody has them in stock either. Possibly Wednesday, and this is Sunday, possibly Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. Yeah, they don't have parts anymore. So I got those drums off. I got all the new parts. I got new cylinders. I didn't order a new spring kit and pin kit because, it's only been 80,000 and they shouldn't have been. Those shouldn't break. This is the first time in my lifetime on anything with brakes. I've seen them corroded and ate halfway through, and I've never seen them gone. This one's gone, and the clip, I don't know if the clip somehow popped off or it broke, because I've seen these clips break. But yeah, the pin's gone. I'm going, I pulled the drum off, like, over this pan, and where's the pin? The clip's gone. I spotted right. No pin. It's gone. So I'm thinking the clip, snap, boom. Okay. So yeah, I got to wait 4 or 5 days for a 25-cent part, and I can't find those single ones, even if you buy 10 of them. For like, I got to buy a spring kit for both wheels, which is okay for like $12. O'Reilly Auto says they might be able to get them by Wednesday. Okay, so that's a failure point where I'm like, okay, that's done for the day. I got all the parts. I don't have one. I can't even make a part. If I could make that part, I would make it. I can't even make it. So then you see up here, sway bar link, brand new. Jeez, look at that. All you got to do, the old one, it's ball joint to ball joint, and it screws in from this side, 14 mil, and then this side, 14 mil. It had been, the ball joint popped on the bottom. The other side is totally solid. I bought a pair. I've had them for like 6 months, and when I do the brakes, I will replace it. Guess how long it took to do this? You can't get an impact in, and it's been on the car for 76,000 miles in the dirt. Couldn't get an impact in up in here. Couldn't get it. Well, I could get this one, but couldn't get that one. Okay, use two 12-inch extensions with a swivel up here after I bent this knob over. That's a factory support thing where they line just a body lineup pin. I checked, Googled it and checked first, make sure I wasn't going to bend nothing that shouldn't be bent. Nah, it's just when they drop the body onto the frame. It's an alignment pin. Smack that out of the way. Then I can get my half-inch swivel down all the way through here with two 12-inchers, yeah, a foot and another foot. Clear down there, and then got my impact on it, got that spun off. This was popped off. I had to lock a vice grip on it like 10 times and soak it, and I got it spun. So I put the new one on. Otherwise, on rough gravel roads with these, off-roaders don't use sway bars, okay? If you got an off-road machine, you want every wheel to be independent. When this one hits, it keeps it from leaning if you got 800-pound pigs in the back or something, But I put it on. If I wasn't going to get it apart, I was just going to take the other one that I get off, and then there's just one bolt down here, and take the whole sway bar off. But yeah, it corners. These are gas-charged struts. Didn't have gas-charged struts from the factory. Gas-charged KYBs. This baby don't lean, and I said, I'm not running Talladega only once every year. I can't run both races because I don't have enough sponsorship with the Kia racer. I could have at least finished last, but I finished one after last because I didn't get out of the pits. There you go. Okay, but yeah, so I replaced that one. The other one's stone solid. That's the stuff that went bad. Now, let me wipe off my hand with Buddy Rags. Ugh. Yeah, and this tire's still... I just plugged it because it's almost down to the wear marks on tires. If you don't know, every tire has them. Let me show you that. These have been on there a long time. Wear bar right here. You can't really see it, but right there's a wear bar. It's almost touching, almost touching. There'll be another wear bar. Yeah, there's one. You see where they're starting to... That's from the gravel. They're not down here, but they're getting... I'll get another 10,000 out of them, but I'm not going to pull the whole tire off the rim and patch it. I just plugged it. There you go. It is holding. Now I got my hands dirty again. I don't want to mess up my stuff. Okay, so, what else? Well, then... Oh, it's getting cold as shit. It's supposed to get down to 36 tonight. Here's the old side that never got blasted this time. Okay, there's the old headlamp. Looky. Look at that beautiful shiny scumbag. Yeah, $73. Depot from Taiwan. Not Chinese made, Taiwan made. Hopefully it won't leak water. Got that, straightened everything out. I'm not going to open the hood. The hood was bent way down into here. This, was, well, go look at my other video. When the fender was smashed all the way in, way over to here. I didn't get my paint with stent removal tools out because it was cold and chilly, and I went, I'm just going to straighten it. And it was caved in all the way up to here. This whole AO and that headlamp was smashed all the crap, but I had it zip tied in. That's the new headlamp, mounted correct. That's the fender, straightened all the way back. No more, I took, around everything once I got it squared up. And, it ain't beauty. I could have done a lot better if it was warmer out, and I went, no, it's cold. It was cold out, and I'm going to get hit. I'm going to hit another deer again, so it don't really matter. It ain't like this is the Lincoln, okay? If it was a Lincoln, it'd be perfect. I would have spent a frickin' whole day just squaring up a fender. With paintless dent removal tools, which, how they work, I don't know if I got any hanging out here. Oh yeah, here's a couple of them. The ones you need. Here's a paintless dent removal tool. You can get inside, you get behind the dent, and you don't take and hit a hammer. You take and you if there's a dent, you got to follow where the dent is and unstress it by tapping it down with if you don't want to mess up the paint. Well, the paint was already, yeah, look at this paint. Yeah, but how paintless dent removal works is they'll come from the back inside, and where the dent is, you have to tap it down around the edge of the dent where this was caved all the way in, and boom, okay? And, you know, like this hit, they would have never been able to get perfect no matter what. But you can get in against something, and then you start work after you relieve the edges and tap them, actually pound them in a little bit with a hammer and a plastic punch and pound the edges down. You get in and you start working it like this. And you rub on it. You don't pound it. You take this part and you push against it and roll it and rub against it. And you find the crease. I pulled, you know what I used? I didn't have time for all that, and it was cold. And I got it pretty square right now. I'll show you the same theory. Okay. Yeah, I got a bunch of them. I know how to get hail dent stuff out. But here's the same theory. Here's what I used. Okay, check this out. This, because this right here, where I'm pointing it with that, was smashed all the way against the inside liner and the framework where the fender bolts on. It was totally collapsed all the way up to here. This was bent down and smashed in. Boom. Well, look at my other video. I used this for a starter. I didn't have much room to get in there. So I got in, I'm not going to open the hood. The headlight was out. I got in like this. Turned it around backwards. It started falling. It was caved all the way in, all the way up here. Oh, I mean smashed, basically bowed in. Boom. Okay, so I took it, followed that body line. I could reach and start working that body line out with that square edge. Okay, so I got it halfway popped out. Boom, boom, boom. And then I got in there with, what else did I use? This, and my ball peen hammer, and basically use my ball peen hammer like one of those paintless dent removal tools. I got it inside the hole. I could work it in there, and then it'd sit just like this, basically, and I just went and started tweaking on it and rubbing it, and you rub it from the outside, and you rub it and rub it, and you just twist on it. You don't pound on it. But then I had to beat on this because it was smashed so bad. I told you I'd have to use, well, I just use a hammer and the other hammer on there, so I never got none of my body tools out. It's pretty damn close. It's about 2 hours playing around. But, you know, look at the car. You're not even going to notice it. Only thing you're going to notice is that beautiful, shiny new headlamp. And this got pushed out. I wasn't going to take the fender off and push it back in. When it hit, the way it hit, it bolted. I got the hood squared up. You know, it's been blasted in the snoot. That's where it got hit before when I bought it with 71,000 miles. See the gap? Yeah, see the gap? This is a little lower. I'll get around to it, but it's not hitting the light, and I can adjust it. I think I got it a little high, but I can't move it and put it against the garage door, just the headlamp. So I'll probably end up, there's just a bolt up here, bolt here, and a rubber grommet that holds the whole thing in, and then I have a 1/4 inch leeway, which is a lot on a headlamp, where I can loosen the bolt on the top and lower it down. So this gap, because I got the fender and everything, you know, yeah, this is caved down 2 inches. This is caved down 2 inches. Good enough. I'm going to hit another deer anyway. So, but yeah, that worked out okay. So that's what I got. But I don't have any key eraser. Everything else is why I do what I could do. I'm not going to take the brakes off and the shoes off here, any of that apart, till I have the other part so I can put it back together. New cylinders. I got all the stuff except the spring kit with that one little tiny pin. Can't get it. There's the brake shoes. You know, there's the brand new ones. Those old ones aren't even halfway worn down yet. Brand new cylinders, spring clips that break, but yeah, what broke usually don't break. And the old one here, this has been on. I didn't change this one. This one's been on for, I think, 140,000 on this side. It was starting to seep. Yeah, so I bought the whole set. The new rotors that I showed you, the junk ones in the truck back there, the new drums, $22. Ray Bestest off of Rock Auto. Wholesale closeout. Ray Bestest brand, one of the bestest brands of brakes on the planet Earth. You can get Ray Bestest if you can afford $22 a piece. Oh yeah, they're getting, the old ones weren't even worn. I could have used them again. But yeah, so that's what I got going. I'm waiting probably 4 or 5 days, and it's gonna be raining every day and cold. Maybe up in low 50s. But if it rains, let it rain. Need more rain. And I'll get after this probably next Saturday. It's supposed to be 68 and sunny. That'll be beautiful. But I'm driving the gas hog till then. The Lincoln, I ain't taking to work deer running and going nuts and shit. But yeah, there you go. Yeah, check that out. Look at my previous videos with the freaking deer and the fur. I dug the fur out and everything. Yeah, but I didn't even touch any of my paintless dent removal tools or auto body hammers or anything. I just used a ball peen hammer, that pry bar, the 2-pound hammer, and that 2-inch punch. And a pliers. The channel lock pliers to get that lip right down in here bent back. But yeah, there you go. No more fender flare matches. If you weren't looking at it, the only thing anybody's going to notice is look how pretty that one is. Look at that one. I might get some, if I buff it, I got some plastic cleaner buffer stuff, and it'll lighten up. It's not on the inside, really. But yeah, there you go. Brand new GEPO, Taiwan, aftermarket headlamp. If yours are all junk, and look up GEPO off Rock Auto, see if you can find them for your vehicle. They make them for, they're awesome. Very high quality. Come with the bulb, but I changed the bulb because I got high power halogens. But it came with the bulbs, all connectors, everything. You just take out, drop in. Except this one wasn't exploded. But yeah, there you go. So that's what I got going. Can't get parts anywhere for anything anymore. So it's gonna hang. I got an old cylinder that don't leak and a set of brake pads. I could have did one side and been driving it tomorrow to work. I'm not going to dig out all my equipment, all the wrenches, everything I need. If it was an emergency, yeah, I got enough. I could have had that side going. Oh, no, I couldn't. I still never had the pin. Well, I could have made something. I could have definitely forged something with a hammer and a pin and a bolt and a torch and made something. Yeah, if I want to spend 6 hours. If I had to go in here out in the middle of nowhere, that's how you do it. But I'm waiting on the parts. I said maybe 25 cents for each pin. $1.99 for 10. So there you go, and I need one. Nobody has it, so I got to buy the whole spring kit and everything. And yeah, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All right, we drive the gas hog. It's doing good. But yeah, there you go. Don't let stuff get you down. You can only do what you do. You can't change what the universe throws at you. You can only deal with it. And the people that I'm hyper and you're going back, but you can't do nothing about it. Why get pissed? That's the way it is. It's the way nobody has the parts. I can't get them. There ain't no point in getting pissed about it. Yeah, I was depressed. Like, son of a bitch! I wanted it all done today. Well, plans change, don't they? There you go. That's my motion sensor freaking lights. I thought I'd like them. Now, oh yeah, there you go. I don't like them. I don't like them. I'm going to put on regular. They're on a regular switch, but I'm going to put up like those square ones that light up and stay on. I got 5 or 6 of them. They're cool. They work great. Yeah, there you go. Don't let stuff get you down. Stuff's going to blow up, and I know how to fix it. And I'm like, okay, I got the stuff, and I'm going to fix it, and ordered ahead and still kept driving it. I could have kept driving this all week if I knew that pin was broken. I've been driving, but once I tore it apart, I'm not going to put it back together messed up. Cost me double in fuel. 29 miles a gallon going to work, 11 miles to the gallon going to work. Almost 3 times the cost for fuel for you snowflakes, but it's here, it's going to stay here, and get after it when I get the parts, and it's not freezing cold. But yeah, what are you going to do? Don't let stuff get you down. You know, what was that old saying? Please God give me the strength to understand I cannot change what I cannot change, and give me the strength to change what I can. And please take care of me and help me along the way. Something like that. I said, show me the way. I said, well, I got everything I could fix. I could do that other wheel, but I don't want to do one wheel and hop back when I'm doing it. I got all the tools out, back and forth, do 2 of them, much more efficient. And, yeah, it's cool. It's all good, man. Sun's going down, clouds are coming again. Peace. Love, have a heart. Have a heart. God bless y'all. I said, don't let stuff get you down. Even at work, wherever. Just get away from the evil. Get away. There's evil people around that haunt people constantly. Anywhere in almost any factory situation, opposite. Just get away from them. Be kind to them and stay away from them as far as you can. And if they keep it up and won't even get the hint, get the hell out of there. There's plenty of jobs around. Plenty of jobs around. If you want to, you got to move your ass sometimes. This is just irritating as hell because I want it done. It ain't. And yeah, and I said I got set back. Oh, got a tire with a little tiny freaking staple in it. Okay, well, it was leaking. Got to fix that first. You got to go in order. But yeah, cause and effect. Well, the effect was boom, boom, boom. Oil's leaking out. Whatever was the cause, that little tiny pin broke. Or these would have never been leaking, and I would have made another 70, 80,000 out of this freaking back brakes before they ever had to be touched. But, you know, failure point. Find it. Oh, they'll fail again. There you go. All right, man. Just chill. Do the best you can. Look at what's going on around you. Pay attention. Look at. You want to see something really cool? Birds are singing and the trees aren't moving. That was still a high wind warning till 11 o'clock last night. It was blowing like a big dog. All of a sudden, now no wind. Tomorrow, 20 to 30. Again, but no wind. The trees aren't dancing. The birds are singing. They don't have to hang on for dear life. It's cool. Love y'all. Take care. I said, don't let shit get you down. Just, you come across evil, you got to fight it. If you can't walk away from it and they come at you, you got to fight evil. Otherwise, just don't get up. Go all ballistic and shit. They're nutcases. Right up here, they're nutcases. Anybody that has something go wrong that they can't control and they go ballistic and take it out on everybody else. Batman, this is Batman. They're nuts, all right? Remember, they're nuts. And 10 to 1, they're probably evil. Evil people don't lose their frickin' mind. Most evil people don't lose their frickin' mind over shit you can't control. They have enough common sense to not just go fucking psychotic ballistic. Evil goes psychotic ballistic. They can't handle it. You'll figure it out. I've been around evil thousands of years. I know every trick. I can tell evil. I can feel it from half a mile away. Stay on your toes. There's a lot of evil around. That's not evil. That's just shit. Took a crap that wasn't supposed to break. Okay. All right. Love y'all. Peace. Love. Have a heart. Have a heart. Bunny ears -1 and naysayers and evil. I love you. I'll be back. Don't let shit get you down and don't wig out. Just deal with what it is, reality, man. Don't get all hypered up. You need to pay attention to everything else around you instead of wigging out. When you're wigging out, you have no clue what's going on right around you, and that's when you're really going to screw shit up. All right? Love you. Take care. I'll be back. Ciao. Now I got to find the button.